The playing conditions calculation is based on scoring data collected each day, so the golf pro or superintendent doesn't have to check weather reports or evaluate course setup to determine if an adjustment is needed.
The PCC compares the actual posted scores each day to the expected scores of those players. And if scores were significantly higher or lower than expected, an adjustment is automatically applied to everyone who played that day to better represent their performance.
For a PCC to even be considered, at least 8 scores must be posted on that day and from that course. And when the weather is extreme, like it was for us the other day, it's often difficult to collect enough scores to get to that number. There's also a misconception that players shouldn't post scores made in tough conditions. But unless the handicap committee suspends score posting temporarily, it's our responsibility as players to post all acceptable scores.
Because course setup and course conditions can also lead to scores being higher or lower than expected. It's certainly not the case here today, but if the tees were moved forward, the rough was cut shorter than normal, and the hole locations were very accessible, that could definitely lead to lower than expected scores.
PCC takes place once at the end of each day, so it's important for players to post their score on the day of play so they can be included in the calculation.
Everything else is automatic, like Fran's putter within 10 feet today, and if an adjustment is applied, it will be clearly identified in the player's scoring record. Any final thoughts on PCC, Fran?
Since the WHS was implemented in 2020, just over half of the scores played are posted on the same day. So it's on all of us to post our scores on time and increase that number.